March 1st, 1971. My darling, Friday the 5th February this year was your 12th birthday, and in January I sent you a card containing my congratulations and good wishes. Did you get it? Again, I say many happy returns. It is not easy for me to believe that our Zenani, who was only a baby when I last saw her, is now a big girl in Standard 5 at a boarding school and doing subjects I never learned in school, like French, physical science, and maths. I still remember clearly the night you were born in 1959. On February 4th that year, I returned home very late and found Mommy highly restless. I rushed for the late Aunt Phyllis Mzaidume, and the two of us drove Mommy to Baragwanath Hospital. There was a remarkable coincidence. Aunt Phyllis herself was born on 5th February, and on our way to Bara, she hoped you would be born on the same date. And that is exactly what happened. When she heard of the news of your arrival, she was as happy as if she had created you herself. Your birth was a great relief to us. Only 3 months before this, Mommy had spent 15 days in jail under circumstances that were dangerous for a person in her condition. We did not know what harm might have been done to you and to her health, and were happy indeed to be blessed with a healthy and lovely daughter. Do you understand that you were nearly born in prison? Not many people have had your experience of having been in jail before they were born. You were only 25 months old when I left home. Though I met you frequently thereafter until January 1962 when I left the country for a short period, we never lived together again. You will probably not remember an incident that moved me very much at the time and about which I never like to think. Towards the end of 1961, you were brought to the house of a friend, and I was already waiting when you came. I was wearing no jacket or hat. I took you into my arms, and for about 10 minutes we hugged and kissed and talked. Then suddenly you seemed to have remembered something. You pushed me aside and started searching the room. In a corner you found the rest of my clothing. After collecting it, you gave it to me and asked me to go home. You held my hand for quite some time, pulling desperately and begging me to return. It was a difficult moment for both of us. You felt I had deserted you and Mommy, and your request was a reasonable one. It was similar to the note that you added to Mommy's letter of the 3rd December 1965, where you said, "Will you come home next year? My mother will fetch you with her car." Your age in 1961 made it difficult for me to explain my conduct to you, and the word expression that I saw in your face haunted me for many months thereafter. Luckily, however, you soon cooled down, and we parted peacefully. But for days I was lost in thought, wondering how I could show you that I had not failed you and the family. When I returned to South Africa in July 1962, I saw you and Zinzi twice, and this was the last time we met. In 1964, you were brought to the Supreme Court in Pretoria, and I was quite disappointed when you were not allowed to see me. I have been longing to see you ever since. You will be able to pay me a visit in 1975 when you will have turned 16, but I am growing impatient, and the coming 5 years seem longer than eternity. What a lovely letter you wrote me last month. Merci beaucoup. I have started 1971 with a real bang. Yours was the first and only letter I got from the family this year, and I read it over and over again. I shall keep it as a souvenir. It pleased me very much to know your subjects for this year, and hope you will work hard right from the beginning of the year and pass. French is an important language. On the African continent, more people speak French than English. Latin, Zulu, physical science, maths, and geography are also useful, and you should pay a great deal of attention to them. I was also pleased to hear that you take walks to the mountains and about the beautiful scenery that you describe. I saw the note that you wrote at the back of the letter asking the postman to send the letter away at once, and to be like Elvis, go, man, go. The music of Elvis is very lively and popular, and I'm glad to note that you are fond of it too. I hope that you also love the music of Mary Makeba, Kaluza, Paul Robeson, Peter, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky. What is even more important, I trust that one day you'll be able to compose, sing, and play your own music. Or do you prefer to be a ballet star in addition to being a scientist, doctor, or lawyer? What games do you play? Basketball, swimming, or athletics? Especially track events, i.e. running, would keep you healthy and strong and give you the pleasure of helping your college win victories. Try your luck, darling. May this letter bring you the same joy and happiness that yours gave me. Give my love to Zinzi, Maki, Khatu, and Abazala, Andile, Vuyani, Guaiyo, Mapelo, and of course to you and Mami. Lots of love and plenty of kisses. Yours affectionately, Dada.